Consistently amazing episodes. Ray and Thawne fighting in space. Legends just keeps giving me things I didn't know I desperately needed. This episode balanced humor, action, and hitting us in the old feels. Poor Rip, that has to be so hard to come back to a ship that isn't yours with a crew that is doing so much better under someone else's leadership. I can only imagine how it would feel to realize someone else was so much better at your job and they didn't even have all the training you went through. Then things just kept getting worse when he got punched by Grandpa Haywood. Though that did give us the hilarious, not the right press credentials, and the press freaking out and hurrying to show their press badges. Stein singing to distract them was just hilarious and cringy at the same time, which is really hard to pull off. And if you stayed for the credits, the end credits, they actually had the background music to him singing as well, and it just, oh my god, it was so good. I also loved during the episode, the guy that was getting into it, he was like, yeah, this isn't so bad. You're a goddamn hero, young man. A goddamn hero. How cute was Mick singing with him? I wasn't a fan of Mick in the first season, but this season, I love him. Did I or did I not win 6 awards? No. Yes, I did. Ah, Mick, the way you poke and instigate is simply amazing. Alright, on to what has to be the best part about the episode. Ray and Thawne fighting in zero gravity. Newsflash, Raymond, I don't need super speed to kick your ass. How did that line not give you goosebumps? If you're wondering the science behind Thawne not being able to use any of his super speed powers in space, he was just letting Ray think that. Would you want to use your powers where your hunter would find you? In space? No. No, you wouldn't. But anyways, then when Ray actually beat him, which he had a little help from his suit, and Thawne was going with his bare fisticuffs, so cut him some slack. Ray makes a joke, and then his response, puns are the lowest form of humor. It is so bad to love the bad guy, but oh, I love Thawne. I did appreciate Thawne talking about not being a monster because that has always intrigued me about people. I've watched people do some heinous shit, but in their head, they're guilty of nothing. They're the good guy, or they were in the right. And it is so mind-boggling because you see this so much. And then you see Thawne, a man that has destroyed people's lives, destroyed their future, or forever tainted them, saying he's not a monster. I really believe he believes that, and that makes it even more frightening. Did anyone else get chills when he was talking about working with Caitlin and Cisco and missing it? I know he was just being manipulative, but gosh, it just put a knot in my stomach. And if you're wondering how he remembers that or how any of that is possible, Speed Force, timelines, Flashpoint, you get the idea. Just pretend. It'll be okay. Ray's first step on the moon was cool, but after that, the special effects were just so bad. I know it's TV, so I try not to get too much on their case. And for TV, I think the special effects were pretty good, but yeah, it looked fake. Faker than our moon landing. I kid, calm it down. And then when he was leaping, it looked like he was skipping, and it just looked so pansy-like. I don't think we're allowed to use the word pansy anymore, so please don't tell anyone on me. Don't tell Tumblr. It'll be a thing. Vixen holding Nate after his grandpa dies was just heartbreaking. I really didn't love Vixen or this Vixen for a while into this season, but the last 3 to 4 episodes, I've really begun to like her. Though now that she knows about her village, is she going to stick to what she lectured Nate about? Or is she going to try to change the future? Then of course Thawne gets away to cause more mischief and mayhem, and no one at NASA ever questions why only 2 astronauts return to Earth and all the other wonky shit. The end.